Right. So I think this is the first time in my life where I've ever done a post-match reaction with Arsenal in 20th, bottom of the league. That's where we currently stand. I can't believe it. Not a single goal scored in our first three Premier League games. I know they're tough games. I know 2 out of the 3 of those games were very, very tough against very good opposition, but 9 goals conceded and not a single goal scored. I mean, how can you justify that? How can you defend that? How can anyone defend that? How can that ever be? It's one thing saying we might not have expected to win the first 2 games. The 2 out of the 3 games. But the Brentford game was unacceptable, wasn't it? And the manner of the defeat against Chelsea was unacceptable. Today was unacceptable. When you look at the team we put out today, I know that Partey's injured, for example, and all that sort of stuff, but how poorly have we spent £130 million if we have Chambers, Holding, Xhaka still, Kolasinac, Cedric, all starting? I just... Do you know, like, honestly, I feel like, what should I do today? Should I talk about the goals? Should I talk about the first goal, the second goal, the second goal, the third goal, fourth goal, fifth goal? Is there any point of doing that? Is that not just like a regurgitation of anything you've all heard before? What's the point? What is the point? I can say it now, and then I can just clip it and give it to you next week, and the week after, and the week after. It's just poor football, poor defending, poor organisation. We don't know what we're doing. We're not comfortable on the ball. We're not good going forward. We're not good on the ball. We're not good off the ball. We're a rubbish team. We don't play good football. We're boring to watch. And often when you're boring to watch, at least what you get is a well-drilled, well-organised, tight team. But we're boring to watch for what? I just am honestly at a loss now. The amount of people that have kind of been like, I'll give Arteta more time, that sort of thing. Is anyone saying that now? Listen, let me know in the comments, right? Even if you comment twice, I don't care. But right now, answer this question. What do we do about Mikel Arteta? Are you saying out right now? Are you going to give him any more time, or do you still believe in him? I want to know what the fan base is thinking, because I still see some people saying that, I had one guy just say to me on Twitter about knee-jerk. If you're talking about Arteta, let's not be knee-jerk. What are you talking about, knee-jerk? He's been here long enough. He's had enough games. He's had enough transfer windows. He's had enough financial backing. How's anything knee-jerk? As far as I'm concerned, I was never thrilled about his appointment in the first place, but I gave him a fair chance. He changed my mind. He won the FA Cup, and I thought to myself, do you know what? Maybe he is as good as Pep Guardiola and other members of the football community make out. But I'm sorry, that was the new manager bounce, and it's gone. We are not bouncing anymore. We are awful. I cannot even believe that I'm saying this, but our next game against Norwich is huge. Absolutely huge. I mean, if we don't win that, they're 19th right now. This is the bottom of the table clash. Arsenal versus Norwich. I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe how important that game is. And then we've got Burnley. If Arteta does not get 6 points out of those games, then my God, it's just, it's worrying. It's just unthinkable. I have to say, if Arteta was to be sacked tonight, I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. I always try and stay away from just shouting Arteta out, Wenger out, Emery out, because you have to think about who you can get in. But it's so bad now at Arsenal. In my opinion, the worst it's ever been. It wasn't this bad under Wenger. It wasn't this bad under Emery. At least then we had some attacking threat. Now, not only are we getting battered and embarrassed, we don't have any attacking threat either. For me, it's got worse. It's the worst it's ever been. I'm the least excited, least enthused. than I've ever been watching Arsenal. I couldn't get a ticket for today's game. I was like, okay. Usually I'd be desperate, I'd be gutted. 15 minutes in, I'm thinking, oh, maybe I dodged one. You know, I'm thinking the game against Norwich. Am I excited going? No. I don't know what else there is to say. I really don't know what else there is to say. It's very, very hard to come up with anything positive. But you know what? Before I go, I'm going to come up with one positive thing for you this week. And that is, this week, we won on an aggregate of 6-5. That's it. That's the stupid positive that I can come up with. Someone please do better, because this clearly, literally was a joke. Can anyone give me any other reasons to be positive? If so, please let me know in the comments. Because right now, I feel like giving up, man. I feel like I can't do this all season. I really can't. Every single week to go through this. When we when we lose, even when we're expected to lose, we underperform. You know, if we had lost 2-0 today and showed a bit of fight and heart, fine. Even against Chelsea, had we just lost 2-0 but shown something, then fine. But we show nothing and we get spanked, we get battered. And today the scoreline reflected that. Against Chelsea, we're lucky the scoreline didn't reflect that. Even again today, Leno making important saves in the second half just to keep that scoreline down. It's really, really awful. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. And for once, I'm glad we've got an international break. Get football out of my mind.